In chapter 1247, Serenity switches the subject of their conversation with her husband Zachary in an effort to detour him from their wish to have a daughter. She speaks of Callum's treatment of Camryn and expresses worry that Callum may come to regret his carelessness and disregard for Camryn's blindness. Zachary acknowledges his own regret and declares that he won't assist Callum in similar circumstances, agreeing that it is his responsibility if he suffers consequences in the future. Despite being aware that his brother and sister-in-law are talking about him, Callum seems unconcerned. He recounts when they initially got married, his siblings had wondered about whether Zachary would be mesmerized by Serenity. Having thought Zachary would fall in love with Serenity, Callum now regrets not placing a wager with his brothers on the subject. In spite of this, he admits that Zachary was powerless against Serenity's allurement and fell in love quickly. A large number of workers watch as Callum and Camryn exit the office building together. After telling her assistant to go back to the flower shop, Camryn advises they meet in front of the building to avoid any misunderstandings that might arise from their proximity and the arrangement of flowers. Callum, however, insists on driving her and making a stop so she may speak to her assistant, while highlighting the comfort and security of his vehicle. Camryn hesitates, but ultimately decides to go along with it when she realizes she'll be taking Callum out to dinner and will have to sit in his car. They come upon Camryn's aide waiting on a motorcycle a short while later. Callum stops the vehicle, and Camryn gives the go-ahead to her assistant to head back to the shop, letting her know of the successful business transaction and the dinner invitation she has planned for Callum as a token of her appreciation. Upon realizing the circumstance, the assistant leaves to go back to the shop, presuming Camryn's supper surprise is her way of thanking Callum for the large order. Following the departure of the assistant, Callum and Camryn carry on their journey and reach the Wheelspoon Hotel 10 minutes later.